Hey guys, just wanted to show you guys how to get the back off of a ring watch. This is a vintage one. It's quartz. So this will help if you need to, work on one or change a battery on this one. As you can see, many times I'll use various tools as I've spoken about, but I'm going to get into this one with my scalpel or my razor blade here. So you want to come right into here and you want to keep poking around until you can find a place to get in carefully, and you don't want to scratch anything up. So once you find anything, just gently do it like a little twist or turn of the scalpel, okay? And for me, I do this also by feel by sight. And what happens is once I get a little bit of it up, then I come down and find other places where I can just continue to carefully pry that up. So I'm going to give myself a little more room. So I've removed a little more, or I've lifted it up a little more, I should say, but you can see this. There you go. Now you have to be very careful, obviously. Safety first. Don't, if you're not used to working around a lot of blades and things, be very careful. It's easy to get yourself, even when you're used to working around them. So as you can see, if I turn it like this, then you want to come in and get the other side, and I've already got it loosened. So then the other trick is a lot of people might have trouble because of the circumference and everything, getting the case all the way out. So I just do this two-handed. I'll like stretch this out while flipping that back side off, okay? And I'm going to have to remove it from the camera to do so, but I'll show it to you guys once I get it up. Once I get a good gap in there, I might use my blade carefully. You don't want to damage any of your components, and you can see it there, and then I can spread it. And once again, this, you don't want to get blood all over your parts, which it can happen. It's happened to all of us, right? You can poke yourself, and then for me, it's not the pain involved, it's doggone it. Now I got to put a temporary bandage or make a bandage to put on there. Okay, so you can see the battery in here right there. And what I did for this one is I already removed the battery that was there. It had some, the battery was pretty good, but it had some stuff on the lead. So you can always clean that off with alcohol, and you can get these types of batteries. This one takes this size. It's a cell 377, and I do like the lithium because those are going to last for a very long time, generally, unless there's other problems people don't know about. Here is what the packaging looks like. Generally, you can pick some of these up at various places. So you can order them online at Amazon or wherever you can find them. You can see the inside here, and what happens is a lot of times I'll even use this has proven invaluable. This is a watch link tool, and of course you can put different inserts, and mine looks a little wild because I have used this for all sorts of things beside just the watch links, which I have used it for that. I've gotten some watch links out, but you can get it down in there, and you can just keep going like this until you pop it. You can get right down under there and just flip it out very carefully. You don't want to damage any of your components, obviously. And when that's not serving you, you have to be very careful. Once again, safety first, but you can get your, the tip. The tip is so nice and pointed on these. You can get it right down in there, as you can see me doing, and that will just flip right out. I'm not going to do it because I've already taken this out. But the other thing is be careful around your stem. I've probably told you guys this before. On this particular watch, it's quartz, so battery operated, obviously. But when it's, out like this, then your watch generally, on some of these, I have to really pull it. It will stop for you to reserve the battery power. And then when it's in, you've got it See there? This is pretty cool one because the way this vintage ring watch was made, it's got those little steel balls that roll around. You know, you've got some movement. So I'm thinking, hey, steampunk, maybe put it in the steampunk category. But it's just a very simple one as far as design, which I like. It's very straightforward. And so, yeah, when you go to pop your lid back on, just be careful. You want to make sure that you have the indentation for your stem, because that stem, you know, it can be broken very easily. So you don't want to do that. You can change them out. You can redo a stem, but it takes a lot more time. So just when you go to pop that back on, you make sure that you put that indentation that I showed you right over. Let me use my pointer tool. I feel like I'm back in the classroom. Right here. You can see it right there. So there's the gap. And then you want to apply even pressure, because this is just a snap-on lid. But if you don't snap it on evenly, you're going to get gaps where it's, you know, it's closed tighter on one end than the other. And you don't want anything getting in there to the inner workings of your watch or your watch ring. Okay, guys, I'm going to photograph this and decide whether it goes on in my Etsy shop or Amazon handmade. So I'm thinking definitely Etsy shop. Okay, have a great day, guys.